Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We are back with more divine messages today. So, we're going to start this one off with twin flames and separation. This is for twin flames who are in separation. Now, funny thing about separation is you could be in union, don't even know it yet, because you can get in union tomorrow. You can get in union tonight. You understand what I'm saying? If it ain't union, you could be in reunion already. Because you could be a reunion tomorrow, or tonight, or on the way, you know. As far as recognition, you gotta be in recognition. At least know who your twin is to feel separated from them. You know, you can't feel separated from a karmic. There's no karmic separation. That's just normal. So yeah, like, you know, even though things are separated between you two, it's all good. Because separation is the glue that keeps twins together. You got twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, but you also got separation. You recognize who your twin is. They separate. You get in union with your twin. They separate. You separate from them. Or whatever happened. Then you reunite from separation. 4-leg table. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going through separation, then trust me, you will. It's been all hunky-dory and just a picture-perfect twin flame situation with no separation yet. Ooh, that shit gonna suck when you go through your first one. And it's normal. And you shouldn't let twin flame separation keep you from not wanting to be on this journey no more. You shouldn't let your divine masculine having his own life. I ain't say a karmic. Because he can choose. This is his fucking life. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do with his life. So if him choosing having a karmic in his life, he could be a she could be a he. You know, I'll be rocking. That don't mean shit. You know what I mean? It means nothing. So I'm gonna do this spread, show you the spread, then I'm gonna do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and then we will begin. Coming into the situation, divine feminine, you got the 5 of Cups. That's being in a class by yourself. It could be also the Hermit card or emotional isolation or loneliness. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, you got the 6 of Wands. That's wins, victories, and celebrations. Feminine, in regards to the masculine, we got the 10 of Wands. This is a temporary ending or pumping the brakes on something. We're going to dive deep into this right here. On to the future, directly, consciously, personally feminine, you got the 9 of Pentacles. This is an A. This is lining your life up. We'll dive into this too. Masculine, coming to the situation, you got the 2 of Swords. This is so-called options. We'll definitely dive into that. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, we got the 8 of Wands. Again, this is communication. This is very, very pivotal. Very, very crucial. All right? Man, we're going to drop jewels on this one. Don't even trip. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, you got another 8. This is the 8 of Swords. Self-imposed prison. Or mental prison. We'll dive into that too. You know, I get thorough with mines. Future final card for the masculine. He has the 2 of Cups. This is the Lover's card. We'll dive into that too. Overall energy, which is fairly important. We got the Knight of Wands. This is moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction. Knights, queens, kings, and things represent the divine realms. Aces to 10 represent karmic realms. How do karmics move? Aces to 10, because we do karmic shit too. And then we got the Knights, queens, kings, and things. Divine realms. We move in an infinity. The world moves in a circle from ace to 10 like gerbils in a hamster wheel. Bottom line, very important, that deals with the masculine and feminine. We got stress. And this is very crucial because it's the most important thing in this message. So, let's get with it. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. Head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the decisions you're making. That's the directions you're going. Everything starts from here. We all, as human beings, make a singular choice to do some shit. Everything starts from here. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind must be aligned in everything you do. You can't have a thought without a feeling towards it. Who rules the heart mind department? The divine feminine, you can tell. Then we got wands, knees. Wands are things you're doing or things you've done. Not things you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do don't mean nothing because none of that applies. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. You can tell. Pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Stuff you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates. And all pentacles are temporary. Especially on this Four of Cups. This world. What is the world? This earth. This third dimension. 3D plane of existence. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. Let's get with it. First card in this message, we got the Knight of Wands. This is moving fast and furiously towards your keyword, your divine direction, masculine and feminine. One thing this twin flame demo gonna do is accelerate you, kickstart your life. This whole twin flame situation is built for you two to be the best people that you can be. Your masculine changes you into a whole new person, feminine. You change your masculine into a whole new person, feminine. So that's really the job of a twin flame. Romance, sex, power coupling, all that shit is the icing on the cake. What's the cake? That's your life. What's a life? It's an 8 of Pentacles. That's shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed you sleeping on. The 4 walls you call your shelter. Your car, your kids, your crib. God is in your life. Your divine masculine or feminine is in your life. That's what a life consists of. You understand what I'm saying? So, as long as you got a life, you got a cake. For your divine masculine to be icing on it. Your life is 80% of it. You know what I'm saying? Your twin flame situation is just 20% of it. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're a divine feminine but have no life and expect your masculine to be the icing on no cake or no life, you just walking around looking for icing on some shit you don't even need icing with no life of your own. And then you can't get mad at your masculine got a whole life and you don't. Well, my life revolves around him. Well, that ain't how you move in life. You two had your own separate lives prior to you two colliding with each other. All right. But one thing, anything this twin flame situation is going to do is going to elevate, right, and accelerate both y'all lives. So you in the game. Overall energy, this is a twin flame demo. Thus, you got shit you need to do, feminine. He has shit he needs to do too. Make sure y'all doing it. That's fairly important. Bottom line, what's very important, we got the 9 of Swords. This is stress. What is stress? It's something you put on you. It's mental. Whatever stress is, it's a mind thing. Everything starts from here, right? Just like you put ketchup on your fries, salt on your steak, cheese on your taco, that's how you put stress on yourself. So ain't nobody stressing you out. You're stressing yourself. The divine masculine ain't stressing you out. You're stressing yourself, feminine. Divine masculine, your feminine ain't stressing you out. You're stressing yourself, player. Your friends ain't stressing you out. You're stressing yourself. Your kids ain't stressing you out. You're stressing yourself. And you too blessed to be stressed. That's the most important part of this whole card. As divines, you too blessed to be stressed. This twin flame shit has evolved you, escalated you, ascended you to a whole different mind state, a whole new mature emotion. You doing things different. The way you manifest shit is way different. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing to stress over in this twin flame demo. It's gonna happen if you want it to happen. If you don't think it's gonna happen, then your wish is your command. You're the genie. You're the djinn here. God is not the genie that grants you every wish. You grant yourself every wish. You understand what I'm saying? And you are God or one. God is the king of swords in my day. That's the highest sword in the motherfucking book. That's the creator. Because God indwells all our minds. If you have a brain, human being, then God is with you. It's the reason why we're human beings. It's the reason why we can think. It's the reason why we're evolved and shit, man. God. He's in the mind. So you ain't even yourself. You're yourself and God. So you and God are one. That's, and God ain't stressing, so you shouldn't either. You's a God mentally. Quit stressing. Anything that's stressing you, just leave that shit alone. Don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Step 10 feet away from it. Remove and loose this shit from you. Alright? So if your masculine is stressing you the fuck out, feminine, step the fuck away from your masculine. What would that be? Separation? It ain't just the motherfucking masculine that separates himself from you because this shit gets too real. Or this shit is hard to understand. Or this shit is too much. Feminine, you have the option to do that too. You better act like you know. You don't have to stress yourself out. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to lose sleep, lose teeth, lose hair, lose weight, or gain weight the wrong way, mentally stressing over things you have no control of. You having a bad day, everything fucking goes wrong. Okay, days like this happen. It's called a rainy day. Sunshine is coming. But while it's raining, you ain't got to spend time feeling like shit because it's raining all day. Sleep in. Get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Prepare for the next day. It's a lot of ways you can combat stress. All right? Moving on. Feminine, you come to the situation, you got the Five of Cups. This is emotional isolation. This is the Hermit card. Okay? This is could be loneliness if you want to claim it. You know? This is just being in a class by yourself. It's a 5. It's a low level energy and shit. And it's a 5 of cups, which is feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators on where you're going mentally. You feel alone, that's just an indicator to where you're going mentally. You feel by yourself in the world, that's just an indicator on where you are going mentally. Maybe you just need a break. Maybe you just need to be in solitude. Maybe you just need to take a day off to yourself. That's what this can be before it can be loneliness, before it could be you can't live without a person or you don't feel like living on this 4 of Cups world anymore. As a divine, it's a lonely life in the world. Why? Because you're a divine in a world full of karmics. You're in class by yourself. It's a lonely, hard road being a divine. Because the whole world doing wrong. You just want to do right. The whole world going left. You just want to go right. The whole world cares about what other people are doing. You just trying to focus on what you got going on. The whole world is chasing dreams and want to hear beautiful fucking lies instead of the ugly truth. You want the ugly truth. You want to live in reality, not in this 4 of Cups, which is the motherfucking Matrix. You ain't in the Matrix. That's why you feel alone in it. You ain't of the world. You a divine. You understand what I'm saying? So of course you feel alone in the world. Of course it's hard to find a like-minded individual. Of course it's hard finding somebody you can trust. Finding somebody you can depend on. Of course it's hard finding consistency in people, which is small as fuck, but it's huge. Some shit you can't even get. I understand because I'm a divine feminine and this is how I feel all the time. But it's just a feeling. It's just a rainy day. Sun coming soon. 10 of Cups is happiness. That's going to happen. Because this is happening. You feel alone? You ain't alone because God is always with you. And you got a divine masculine that's always with you in the 4th and 5th dimension too. You got angels. You got your ancestors. You ain't alone. That's just how you feel. Okay? So, feminists, cut that shit out. God does not have no beef with you. He's not fucking your shit to... God never fucks your life up. You fuck your own life up. You understand what I'm saying? God ain't out here punishing you, teaching you lessons and shit. You punish yourself. You teach yourself lessons. Didn't I say you and God are one? Bet it up. Off that. Masculine coming to the situation. You got the 2 of Swords. These are options. Or so-called options. It's only one right way and that's up. Any other way is a distraction. There's only one right way, and that's up. What's up? God is what's up. 4th and 5th dimension, the real world is what's up. The kingdom is what's up. Path and purpose, it's what's up. Twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, that's what's up. What's going down? The world and the people in it. Morality is going down. Trust is at an all-time low. People helping other people at an all-time low. Government helping people at an all-time low. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. Thank God hell don't exist. I will argue. Everything is going down. How the fuck we got all this technology, but people getting more stupider? You know what I'm saying? How could God create this whole motherfucking dimension, this whole motherfucking universe, but God is on a decline when we need him the most? Love is on a decline, and we need love more than anything. Love is the second thing closer to God. That's the world. The world is going down. The vines go up. So, masculine, which way you going? I mean, you going up, where the table is spread and the feast of the Lord is going on, or you going down? You know what I'm saying? To eat, chow with the rest of the world. It's a conscious decision you make it. to not go the right way. It ain't right or wrong. There is no duality. There is no good and fucking evil. It's just good. It's just God. It's just up. And the other way is a distraction. The world wants to be distracted. The world is distracted right now, but you not. Because just like the divine feminine, you in a class by yourself too. It's hard for you to find a like-minded motherfucker too. It's hard for you to find consistency in people also. Like, man, it's tripped out how both twins are going through the same shit. You marry each other. Reflections. Yeah, masculine. It's more cerebral with you though. Which is good. Because it's good when a masculine can get in his heart and mind. That's the divine feminine department. So in reality, divine masculines go up. Feminines, y'all be in your heart and mind too much. Me included. I'm a divine feminine. Sometimes we got to go down. Get into our wands department. Actions and behavior. Why? So we can manifest some pinnacles around here. So we're going down. Masculine, it's time to go up. Because it's always going down around you. See what's up. And how do I intertwine this with a divine masculine and divine feminine's separation reading? Feminine, you feel by yourself and you don't have to. Masculine, you feel lost and you don't have to. You know which way to go. Feminines, you should know you ain't alone. But we're human beings. That be in our heart and minds a lot. And we just trying to make sense of things. It's natural. It's normal. But still energy you need to evolve from. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, personally, you got the Six of Wands. This is wins, victories, and celebrations. W's. How do you get a win in life? Through a few actions you did. So if you winning, that means you're doing a good job. If you win a basketball game, then you must have been playing some good D. You must have been scoring a lot. You must have been playing good defense. You must have had a few steals. You must have made a lot of assists today. You must have had a triple-double or some shit. You got a dub. It's from the work you put in. Wins come from the work you put in. All right? So shit seemed bleak. Not too long ago, using the Five of Cup energy, feeling like you all by yourself in the game, and then you get a win. It's like a baby or a child that don't get what they want. And they're impatient, and they're having a bad fucking day. They don't want to talk to you. They're isolated. And it's like you give them what they want, and what they do. They back smiling. They back fucking with you. They back happy again. That's why wins, victories, and celebrations have to happen. Why? So you can get back on your shit. Just like miracles, wishes granted, and dreams have to come true. Why? So you know God is real. So you know that what you hope and pray for can happen. Because if you spent your whole life without getting no W's, or spent your whole life without a miracle, without dreams coming true, or without your wishes being granted, then like I said, you will lose faith in the world. You will lose faith in humanity. You'll lose faith in God. You'll lose faith in yourself. But don't let these wins, like I say, get your ass back to your old normal self. Nah, you need to be a new humble self with this W. Appreciate the fact that you didn't have to get this win. You get the job, somebody else don't. Appreciate it, because you could have been this person. Same motherfucking energy you got when you down is the energy you need when you up. Same type of humility you have when you down is the same humility you need when you up. Same way you was grinding hard before you got in union or reunion with your twin is the way you need to grind when you get into union or reunion with your twin. Masculine, you in regards to the feminine, we got the Eight of Wands again. This is communication. What's communication? It's 80% nonverbal. So 20% of the time you talking. 80% of the time you doing shit. This is also venting. Expressing yourself. Saying words that was never said. You know. So, it's been a lot of communications with masculines to their feminines. I can attest. Masculine been chatting with him a little bit more than usual. You know, talking about all kind of shit. You know, it's good that he's talking, but I'm not physically around. You know what I mean? So really all we have is this communication. And it's not like I'm initiating shit anymore. Like, definitely the runner now. You know what I'm saying? I won't even say we in separation. I would just say we cool. You know what I mean? I say we still united on the home front. You know what I mean? We're just not physically in each other's ciphers as much anymore. But we do have this. And it's glad when I hear Words that was never said from my masculine. It's good when my masculine uses me for what I am. I am his diary. Like, it's Alicia Keys, yo. Like, I'm my masculine's diary. He can tell me anything. You know what I mean? And know that it's a safe place. I can tell my masculine anything. And know that it's in a safe place. That it's in safe hands. Good hands like Allstate. We are each other's diaries. We can hold each other's secrets. It's shit that only my masculine knows about me. It's shit that only I know about my masculine. That's good friends. That's two people who can trust each other. That's two people being vulnerable with each other. When you communicate, when you say what's really in your heart, you become vulnerable. Because you could do this with a karmic and they're just going to use your secrets and use your shit as ammo to assassinate your character or hurt you in a worse way. Divines don't do that. Even if all you have with your divine masculine, feminine, is communication, is the fact you can two could be each other's fucking diaries on some Alicia Keys shit, that's still something better you can't do with the rest of the world. That's still a blessing in disguise. Communication, masculines, you talking a lot. But it ain't the fact that you speaking, it's what you doing. It's the shit my masculine is telling me. These words should have been said. My master should have told me what the fuck he told me. He should have told himself years ago. He should have told somebody else well before he met me. But the fact that I'm the person he told says a lot. And he's going to get good positive feedback and constructive criticism from what he's saying from me. Because I actually care about the guy. I got his best interest at heart. If you and your master ain't even got a communication level, if your master can't even hit you up, and you pick the fuck up without being needy or clingy or whatever the fuck, if you can't even be friends, all right, there's something wrong with you, feminine. I told you, you got to support your masculine. Be happy for what he's got going on. He's living his best life without you. Be happy for the guy. So when you living your best life without him, he can give you that love back. You gave that love to him, he can send that shit right back. If you spiteful, hateration, holleration in this dancery from what he's telling you about himself, about his life, about his situation, I don't want to hear about that motherfucking karmic. Fuck her. And you ain't with me, so why I gotta be your book? Why I gotta be your secret? Because you the only person he can trust. You ain't karmic. Of course you gonna know shit he ain't even telling his own wife. Or don't even tell his own family or children and shit. It's way different layers and dynamics to this twin flame shit, but you can't be selfish. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be selfish with this twin flame shit because that's just going to show your true character, divine feminine and divine masculine, and your actions say a lot because you can only go off a person's actions. You can't go off what a person think. Swore. Your masculine chooses to get married to somebody else. You can't go off that. That was just a decision. That's the direction he's going. I know people who married to people who still treat the person they married to like shit. Still don't give a fuck about them. Still fucking with the love of their lives. Still got they motherfucking twin on standby because this person they with ain't really who they want to fucking be with. They just went in a direction with them. Swords. Understand what they are. Cups. Feelings and emotions. Well, he must love her because he's with her. He feels nothing for her. Just use an example. I'm not saying what the fuck your masculine on because maybe he fucks with your karmic the long way and maybe he just ain't fucking with you. But, you know, you can't go off feelings. Because how a person feel when they up, as far as how they gonna feel when they down, is two completely different fucking levels. You could be down, feeling like shit. Then you come up. Now you feel good. On some James Brown shit. You can't go off motherfuckers' feelings. Motherfucker can hate you, say they hate you, can... Like my master used to do it all the time. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop dealing with me. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Lose my motherfucking number. I need you like a hole in the head. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't need you in my motherfucking life. I don't need none of this shit. Keep it moving. Go find something else to do. Go find somebody else to fucking play with. Damn, nigga, that's how you feel? Straight up. A couple days later, this nigga calling me, hitting me up, telling me everything that's going on in his life and what the fuck he's saying, because talking are wands. What he's doing, you know what I mean? It's way different from what the fuck he was feeling. Way different from the direction he going in. You see what I'm saying? Wands create pentacles. So this is the shit you need to focus on. What's the king of wands? He's the king of actions and behavior. That's what makes him a divine masculine. It's what he does that makes him great. That makes him special. That makes him different. Who are you, divine feminine? The queen of wands. It's what you do that makes you different. It's what you've done that makes you great. Not what you have. Not who you have it with, not how you think, not how you feel. Wands are the most important thing in this whole little card deck tarot shit that I'm doing right here. It's this shit you need to pay attention to. Even with communication, my twin reflective talks. He'll say some shit that really don't even make sense. It's like the nigga speaking in codes, or it's like he's speaking backwards. But I understand what he means. Because, you know, I'm smart and I just look between lines and I love a challenge. I'm asking him to say some shit that I'm doing when I know damn well I ain't doing it. It's some shit he's doing. I'm putting two and two together. I ain't got to stop him and explain or defend myself. That's not me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Nah, he's talking. I just listen and put two and two together. How do you communicate with your divine masculine feminine? I'm telling you, it's a reflection. A right hand waves in the mirror, a left hand is waving back at you. Motherfuckers get shit twisted. It's a ring in my right hand, but in the mirror reflected, the ring gonna be on my left hand. So it look like I'm taking, when in reality I'm not. That's just what the fuck the image is inversing to. So when you communicate with your divine masculine, you're gonna have to write the message backwards so he can see it forward. Your masculine is talking to you right now, but it's like you don't understand what the fuck he's saying. It sounds like gibberish. Sounds like complete nonsense. But he's saying something. Okay? He sends you a message. It comes out backwards. We'll put a motherfucking mirror behind you so you can see it forward. You gotta look at everything introspectively. You gotta think outside the box with this twin flame shit. That's what makes you divine. The way you think outside the box. The way you can read between lines. The way you can get shit intuitively that the average motherfucker cannot conceive. I can go all day with this communication shit. It's venting also. So maybe your masculine is just venting. He don't mean anything from what he's saying. He lashes out at you. Mad as fuck at you. My twin used to do that shit all the time in the beginning. Nigga flip out on me. Like I done did some crazy shit. When really, like I said, my twin flame situation, my twin, he's a guy, he's 30 years older than me, he's like my dad, I'm like his son. So when I dropped a bomb, this twin flame bomb on him, hey, I'm your divine feminine, you're my divine masculine, we've known each other for eons. This is another time, you know what I'm saying, that me and you are sharing together. This shit is way deeper than just a friendship. I know you from fucking somewhere. You seem too familiar to me. He says the same thing, yeah. I don't know what it is about you, but I think I know you. I don't know how I know you, but I know you from somewhere. Like, nah, it was the first time we met, but when we met, you know how recognition is, motherfucking twin, like, this shit is different. So it was a lot for my master to take in. So when I dropped a bomb on him, he didn't know what to do. He just lashed the fuck out. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't know what game you trying to pull. I know you in that tarot shit. You probably did a motherfucking a root on me, a spell on me to keep me all in your shit. No, I don't fuck with magic. I don't even really fuck with tarot cards, nigga. Like, you see what I'm fucking with, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. You know, it could be a lot. So, you can't take everything your masculine say to heart. He's just expressing himself. He's just communication. It's just communication. And it's better him saying shit than not saying shit. Because not saying shit is saying shit. Moving on. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, you're gonna have to pump the brakes on some shit. Ten of Wands is a temporary ending. What's that? That's ending something you got the control to end while you can. Say that shit 2 times. That's ending something you have control to end while you can. You fucking with a karmic. You don't really fuck with this karmic like that. You just fucking with your karmic, I don't know, maybe because your masculine got one. Who knows why people just fake fuck with people. I don't fake fuck with shit. But it's like you just got a little dipset that you fucking with from time to time. You know it ain't going nowhere further. This isn't a person you're gonna marry. This isn't a person you really want kids by. But if you fuck with this motherfucker long enough, somebody gonna get pregnant around this bitch. So this is leaving a motherfucker alone that you know ain't going nowhere. So it can reduce the chances of you getting married to this person, of you having a baby with this person, a person you don't really want, and shit drags on to a whole full-fledged demo. This is a fucking friend that fucked you over. That's come back. That want to be friends again. That obviously got an agenda because everybody got motherfucking motives. This is having the power to leave them the fuck alone. Or not answer their texts. Or not even open the door for these motherfuckers because you know what's coming. Nah, you open the door. You chat back with them. You back talking in cahoots with their ass and shit. And then what they do, they burn your ass again. So now you in a deeper hole you was in before, you know what I'm saying? You could have had a chance to end it. Whatever it is you're passionate about, it's hard leaving something alone that you currently doing. Want. But you still have the control to do it. Don't let a situation that you could stop, that you can leave alone, that you can not fuck with at all, morph into a Ten of Swords situation. Ten of Swords is a permanent ending or a death. It's like Aaliyah. Hey, this plane too crowded. We can't fit everybody on here like this, you know. You're gonna have to like leave some people behind or leave some of your shit behind. Whoever told them to keep going, nah, we got shit to make. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. That was the moment. All you had to do was leave some people behind. You ain't being bogus. Hey, this is plane too small. Can't take all y'all. Y'all gonna have to wait. Or, hey, I ain't gonna be able to make that show. You know what I mean? Sorry, I can't make it. But, hey, my safety. Nah. She made a conscious choice. It probably wasn't her that made that choice. Whoever made the conscious choice for her to do it, it's already done now. Plane drop. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Bronx Tale. When whatever the Sicilian or Italian boy, whatever his name was, when he hopped in the car with his homie to go bomb the niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Like, Sonny snatched his ass out the car. Thank God Sonny did that shit, but let's just say Sonny wasn't there. He had to make a motherfucking conscious choice to get the fuck out that ride. Like, who got out the ride? Trey. And fucking, not Trey. You know them gangster films. Motherfuckers did some shit, so your homie's in the car finna ride on somebody else. It's just you stepping the fuck out that car. Because you don't want to die like everybody in that car is destined to die. Or destined to go to jail. You don't want to throw your life away over a decision, a conscious decision you can make to stop what the fuck you doing right now. Feminists. When it comes to the masculine energy, whether that's your divine masculine, whether that's random masculines, you got the power to leave shit alone before shit goes too far. You got the power to save yourself from a situation that can really elevate to something worse or something bad. But you got to have the power to do it. Masculine. You, in regards to yourself, you in a self-imposed prison. Eight of Swords is a self-imposed prison. It's a mental prison. It's an invisible prison because it's mental. Don't nobody know you in it but you. You don't know how you got in this mental prison or this mental prison, but you're going to have to get yourself out. What is a self-imposed prison? It's a false sense of entitlement. You think you're entitled to something. Maybe somebody else's pinnacle. Somebody else's place. Somebody else's thing. I told you, entitlement, that's the first step to bullshit. If a person steals from you, they felt entitled to do it. If a person hurts you, they feel entitled to do it. That's why it's a self-imposed prison. You feeling entitled. A lot of you twins feel entitled to union, reunion, and recognition. Nah, you got to work for it. It's wands involved to get to the fourth wand. It's only 4 wands you need to do to get in twin flame, union, reunion, and recognition. And the third wand is the most important. That's evolution, path, and purpose. Boom, how do I get in the union, reunion, and recognition? Have you found your path, purpose, and evolved yet as a person? No. Well, quit thinking about union. Get yourself together first. Just in case you get in the union, reunion, recognition, and your masculine leave you for another person. Just in case you make your masculine this great changed person and he takes his great changed ass and live his best life without you. Preparation, son. On GD. Proper preparation prevents poor performance around this motherfucker. Hey, prep. Prep time. You know what I mean? When you in self-imposed prisons like this, it's time for you to prep. Aside from a false sense of entitlement, this is a false sense of security. You feel insecure without something secured. Thus, it's pinnacles that drive you. Pinnacles that run your life. Pinnacles you need to do anything. It ain't pinnacles you need. It's the wands. It's the actions and behavior you need to do. You need to modify. You need to change. You need to create. And this is also, like I said, the boogeyman effect. You remember when we was kids and you put your blanket over your head to protect you from the boogeyman or the monster under your bed or the monster in your closet. But in reality, if these monsters was real, they'll just pull your motherfucking blanket back and eat you up or do whatever the fuck boogeymen do to kids. It's in your mind, the boogeyman. There wasn't no fucking monster under your bed. If it was, your mom would have pumped that motherfucker full of lead. There is no monster in your closet. Your mom would have found it putting your clothes in that motherfucker. Like, come on. Only motherfuckers that's protecting them from something that ain't there just got mental shit going on. It's just you scared of unknown forces. Like I see people with this whole end of the world mark of the beast shit sounding just like 212 all over again. We got too much living to do before we die. It ain't the end, nigga. The whole world gonna know when the end is. God ain't coming back, not yet. Cause if he is, the whole world would know. Niggas ain't giving out the mark of the motherfucking beast because then it will be the end. You dig what I'm saying? Like, the revolution would not be televised. You ain't gonna know when the end happened, nigga. It's just gonna happen. And everybody gonna know what time it is. It ain't gonna be broadcasted. They gonna be fucking psychics doing play-by-play readings on the end of the fucking world just like they doing with this volcano that keeps spewing this shit over there in Spain. Like, nah, the revolution would not be televised. The end would not be televised, motherfucker. No. Can't none of these motherfuckers over here tell you when the end is. No one knows the day or the hour. They in self-imposed prisons. That's what they are. They feel entitled to shit. Feel like they saving the world when God don't need no help with that. They feel entitled to give out universal justice when God don't need no help with that shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers in this so-called spiritual community in a self-imposed prison because they don't live in reality. Moving on. Feminine. You going to the future? You got the 9 of Pentacles. You need to line your life up. I told you the 8 of Pentacles. That's 4 on this side, 4 on this side. That's 8. That's a life. You got to line your life up. That's a good position. It's an 8. 90%. 8s look like this. Or look like this. You see how 8s are all over the place? There's no room to fit shit in here. You see what happens when you line your 8s up? You got room to put shit here. You got room to put shit here. You got space you ain't even know you had. This is cleaning out your closet on some M&M shit. You know what I mean? This is, hey, getting your life together. It's like you cleaning your fucking room and you find jewelry you had lost for years. Damn, I thought I lost this ring. This shit been under the side of my bed for fucking 2 years. Damn, there go my hat. There go my clothes. There go my shoes I've been looking for this whole fucking time. Like, when you clean house, you find shit you forgot you had. You appreciate shit you forgot. It's like you clean out your house, you find a big box full of, like, the shit your children had when they was kids. Like, 1st, 2nd grade. My mama did that shit one time. We was helping her spring clean one of her properties. And she found this box that had all our shit in it when we was kids. Like, so I wrote a book in like 2nd grade. It was a book about birds. It was a hardback too, and it was like an actual book. Like, she showed me that shit. She showed me this paper I wrote when I was like in 5th grade, talking about what the fuck I was gonna do in my life. At the time, I had 2 options. I was either gonna play basketball. I was gonna be an NBA player. I was gonna play for the Los Angeles Lakers. I was living in Vegas at the time. So I'm reading it like, damn, I thought I was going to play for the Lakers. I thought I was going to be 6'4". I'm 6'1". Well, no, I'm 6 foot even. I've been smoking cigarettes since 13. I think I stunted my growth. My mother's pretty tall. My father's pretty tall. I'm pretty short compared to both their ass. You know what I'm saying? But this is when I thought I was going to be a basketball player. I was going to go to Georgetown on some above the rim shit, like Kyle Watson from above the rim. Go to Georgetown and then get drafted to the fucking Lakers and live in LA and live out my dreams. That was the first part of the book. Then I had to get realistically. Like, okay, if I don't become a basketball player, my fallout plan is being basically I want to be an OR surgeon. A doctor. You know what I'm saying? Ain't neither one of them shits, but it was fucking funny to look at. Just to see how, back then, how I viewed myself. You know what I mean? My mama found all kind of shit. Like, little macaroni painting my brother made for my mom in like kindergarten, and all this shit brought smiles to her fucking face. But she forgot all this shit was there. You know what I mean? And it's just like, that's what cleaning out house does. It just, man, it just makes shit appear that needs to appear for this current situation. So saying all that shit to say this, feminists, line your life up. Why? So you can get to the next step, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which you actually had one of these readings back. Ten of Pentacles is manifestation. That's manifesting something that you wanted to manifest. You obviously making room for something, another person or place or person, place or thing to fit in your life. Might be your masculine. Might be your dream job. Might be your dream car. Might be your dream house. Whatever it is, it's your life, baby. Hey, you are the thinker who thinks the thoughts that makes the things. Make sure you making things out here. Masculine going to the future. You need love on some LL Cool J shit. This is Love by LL Cool J. Think of LL Cool J, man. Bad. Nigga, like, this nigga was one of the baddest, roughest motherfuckers around in the rap game and shit. Then this nigga dropped. This nigga dropped Out of Love. That shit was before my time and shit, but I can only imagine how the hood niggas was looking at LL like, damn, nigga, this soft ass shit, bro. Like, come with something hard, you know what I'm saying? But that shit changed the game. LL Cool J is the only reason why rappers make love ballads now. Thank that nigga. Because he was thinking on a whole nother level. Let me get off my dick and acknowledge something a little bit more beautiful. Like the emotions I got towards this girl. Probably Cookie, his wifey and shit. And remember, I love you. I need love. After the song play, I need love by LL Cool J. That's how your masculine feeling right now. Now, who he needs is getting love from, nigga, that's up to his heart. But hopefully, he loves you, Divine Feminine. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, he loves you. You know? More smoke. Got the Seven of Cups. It's the Pimp Cup Chronicles. What's the Pimp Cup Chronicles? It's something in you that you need to give to the world. See this? This is the Divine Masculine's heart. This is the Divine Masculine's heart. He just want to give his love to somebody who really wants it. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Like, man, he's just done giving his heart to chicks that's just going to walk over it. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it. Or she giving her heart to niggas that don't appreciate it. The masculine's looking for something real. Feminine, you the realest shit out here, right? Bet. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned for Twin Flame Union, Reunion, and Recognition coming up next. 1.